New tonight, the American Cancer Society tells us more than 10,000 kids in the U.S. under the age of 15 will be diagnosed with cancer this year. In our state alone, 150 children are diagnosed with cancer, according to our local cancer center in Johnston. More than 80% of kids who get cancer survive 5 years or longer. But sadly, only 3 new pediatric drugs have been developed in the last 6 years to battle the disease. Local 5's Larissa Leone spoke with the family that tells her so much more needs to be done. Larissa.
I spoke to the mother of Avril, who's fighting cancer for the second time, and she's only 8 years old. She says more research is needed towards childhood cancer, but the problem is a lack of funding.
Orange for leukemia awareness, and then it has the lightning bolt for the storm.
Tabitha Shawhan says her daughter Avril was first diagnosed with leukemia at age 3. After successfully completing 2.5 years of treatment, she relapsed in July.
I was in complete shock. Like I knew there was always a chance, but everything had been going so well and she'd been so healthy.
After getting the diagnosis, the Shawhan family started Avril on an aggressive treatment. Although it's harder on her body than the last go-around, Tabitha says the process is something her soon-to-be 9-year-old knows all too well.
Avril's lived 63% of her life being poked and prodded, so I mean that's kind of all she's really known, unfortunately.
Dr. Wendy Woods is a physician at Blank Children's Hospital. She says Avril's response to treatment is going well, but Avril isn't in the clear yet.
We're very optimistic about her response and her outcome, but we also recognize that once you have a relapse, you're at risk for subsequent relapses.
Tabitha says before her daughter got cancer, she didn't know a whole lot about childhood cancer. Now she sees the lack of awareness is a bigger issue.
Only 3 drugs in the last 6 years have been approved for children, and there's been 77 for adults. There's just not enough research.
Dr. Wood says the state of Iowa is actively working on learning more about childhood cancer and the different genetic mutations.
We are constantly participating both at the local level and internationally on trials to continue to advance that to where we get to 100% survival for every child.
Tabitha says Avril won't let cancer dim her light.
She has done her treatment from 3 years old up until Monday is her 9th birthday, and she's had a smile on her face the whole time.
Dr. Woods says there are several resources here in Des Moines that can help support those families in need, and there are just as many places where people can donate to children cancer research. Samantha?